Hello and welcome to the very first video tutorial made by Edits and Artifacts, owner of Color and Bliss Photography. My name is Corinna. Okay, so for this first tutorial, I'm going to show you guys how I get my matte hazy effect on my images. I know a lot of people I've talked to are curious how to do it, so I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys my secret. This tutorial is assuming that the people who are watching this already know how to navigate and use Photoshop, so I might go kind of fast. Okay, so we are going to start right over here, and we're going to make 2 copies of our background layer. And just so you don't get confused, just ignore this selective color layer right here. I used it for something else. Okay, so we have 2 layers, 2 copies of our background layer, and we're going to go to the first one. And we're going to go to Filter, Render, Lens Flare. Okay, so keep in mind there are multiple ways to do this. This is just how I do it and how I like the images to turn out. So this is going to give you this really flushed out picture, and it's completely up to you how much you want it to, how much of an effect you want it to have. I'm going to go ahead and take that up to 221. So I'm going to click OK, and you can't see it because this layer is covering it, but that's what it looks like right now. So I'm going to go to this next layer and do the same exact thing. I'm going to go Render, Lens Flare, and then I'm going to move it to the other side by Kelly. Okay, so now we have it on both sides. Now the next step is simply to take the opacity down. I'm going to take it down to 60%. Actually, I might take it down further. There we go. I'm going to take this one down to 33 and keep this one at 54 because it's under that layer. But it's not really going to matter because I'm actually going to merge these two. I'm going to click Merge Down. And before I do that, just so you guys know, this is up to you how much you want it to actually affect your image. You can take it all the way down, or you can take it all the way up, which I don't recommend. But I think 33 looked really good. Okay, so now I'm going to right click on that layer and click Merge Down. And now those 2 layers are one. I'm going to take the opacity down again. I'm going to take it down to, let's do 70%. So already our image has this really nice hazy effect, if that's what you're looking for. It looks like the image is kind of flushed out because it was bright outside, when in reality it really wasn't. So the next step is to give you more of that matte finish that you're looking for. So all I'm going to do, and like I said before, there are multiple ways to do this. I am going to go to this adjustments layer right here and click the exposure button. And I'm going to go to offset and take my offset up. And then since it's really flushed out now, I'm going to take my gamma up too, and that'll kind of darken the image. And like I said before, you can always just play with this. It's up to you. So now we have a really nice hazy effect on the image. This is what it looked like before. This is what it looks like with just the lens flares. Now it has the exposure. And that's my color corrections I did, but that doesn't matter. So there you have it. That is a very nice hazy effect if that's what you're looking for. Now you can take it a step further if you want. Sometimes I do this, sometimes I don't. You can go to the curves adjustments layer right here, and you take this up and over. And then I just keep moving it up until I feel like it's at the point where I want it to be. And you
yeah, it's beautiful.
Like I said before, this is up to you. You can do however much you want on it. And that's the fun of it, is, you know, just playing with it and seeing what you like the most. That's what she said. Another fun thing to do with the curves layer is you can mess with each individual color. And that's fun too. You can add warm hues, or you can add cool hues to your image. And this gives you like that retro look. But normally when I'm doing clients' photos, I don't do that unless I know the client. Okay, so there you have it, a very nice hazy effect. Another thing you can do, and I've seen people do this in the past, except normally they use a layer mask, but what I'm just going to do is take the eraser tool, and some people don't like the matte finish being on their actual clients in the photograph, so they just take the eraser, or they use a mask layer and erase around where they don't want that effect to show. And you can use this on like any effect that you use. I like it on my clients, so I'm going to keep it, but that just gives you an idea of what other people do. And there you have it. You have a nice hazy look and glow to your photos. And that's what it looked like before, right there, and this is what it looks like now. And like I said before, feel free to take, you know, you can take the opacity down on all your layers if you want to kind of chill out the effect that you have. It's up to you. But yeah, so I hope you guys liked this and enjoyed it, and I hope that it gave you some information. If you have any questions, feel free to comment, and don't forget to rate. Thanks guys, thank you so much, and I cannot wait to start making more.